Hey guys, this is Catherine Ajaho, and today we're going to talk about Booleans in JavaScript. Um, and we're only going to touch on the beginner level information. So don't expect to like go into, what zero represents and stuff like that. This is just beginner's level. I don't want to crowd your mind on this. All right. So what is a Boolean in JavaScript, right? Well, it's a data type that can only have one of two values. So what do I mean by that? Well, here's some examples. Yes or no. It's either yes or no, right? It can be maybe or on or off, right? It can't be in between. You can't have the light switch in between. Um, and then true or false. So true or false, the reason why they're way bigger than the other two examples is because that's what it is in JavaScript, true or false. So Boolean basically means true or false in JavaScript. So let's go over to our console and check out what I mean. So if I write in the console true, right, it's going to return back true to me. Or if I type in false, it's going to return back false because if something is true, then it's true. And if something is false, then it's false. One thing I want to introduce to you is called the bang operator. So the bang operator is the exclamation mark, right? So in JavaScript, we use this to represent not something, all right, or to toggle between true and false. So it represents not. So if we say true, right, and then we go back and we put that bang operator for not true, right, then we'll get false. Because if something is not true, then it's false, right? And let's do it for false. So let's write false, and then put our bang operator. And then now, because it's not false, we'll get true, right? So the bang operator really helps us to toggle between true and false. So true or not true, right? So let's take it another level and say let's create a variable called completed, right? And let's set it to true. All right, we click enter. So if we call this variable now, we should get true, right? And if we put our bang operator, so if we said not completed, then we should get false, right? Makes sense. And so basically we just we said false, but we did not actually change the value of completed. So the value of completed is true, right? We just made completed a Boolean. So in order to change true, because if we call back completed, we're gonna get true, even though previously we had put the bang operator to make it false. So we didn't actually change the value of completed. Just for that moment in time, we made it false. So let's call it and see if what I'm saying is right. Yeah. So when I called it again, we still get back the value that we initially set it as when we created the variable. So if we wanted to change completed from true to false permanently, what we would do is we would say completed, and then set it to completed, and then add the bang operator before it. So because we know completed is already true, if we put the bang operator in front of it, we're going to make it the opposite. So it will be not true, which would be false. So let's press enter. And there you are. Completed is false. So if we call completed now by itself, we're going to get false. Any way we try it, right? It will be false. So that's that's basically it on Boolean, right? Boolean is just true or false, and yes, there are different numbers that represent false, like 0 represent false. But I don't want to get into that right now, because I want to focus on the things that you'll probably be dealing with at a beginner level, and I think this basically breaks down at a beginner level what a Boolean is. So a Boolean is basically true or false. Those are the values in JavaScript that it has, and that data could either be true or false. And then you can play around with it with the bang theory, the bang operator, not bang theory. I'm thinking about the Big Bang, right? So that's basically it. So let's just review really quickly. So the difference between not completed versus completed equals not completed is the bottom one, the completed equal not completed, changes the value of completed. So if we made a variable called completed and we set it to true, and then we did this, it will change that value permanently. So any other place following that code will see completed as false. But the top one, if you use that, you're just changing it for that moment. You're not changing completed permanently. So the value is not changed. You're just making whatever value completed is the opposite. And I hope that makes sense.
All right, guys, if you like this video and you have any questions or you would like to know more about something, please don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will be posting new tutorials every Saturday morning. And this is Catherine Ajajo, and see you later. Bye.